The University of Leeds found the triaster solution phenomenally successful in delivery of an initial project to centralise and standardise its student services at the campus. Moving on to see new opportunities for mapping processes within other departments and schools, they explain how they gain a clear and transparent view of university procedures. Now the university as a whole, including its senior management level, has realised how a process-based approach can drastically improve how it operates. It is reaping the benefits of being a forerunner within academia for process mapping and process improvement.
I'm Mark Britchford. I work for the University of Leeds and I'm a systems team leader. That covers a multitude of jobs within our student administration, from sort of software development through to system support, and then looking at processes and process improvement. Our initial objectives when we brought Triaster were to bring together 4 geographically separate student service counters that were engaging with students over a number of different day-to-day matters that students have to deal with the university. What we wanted to do was to move them into one cohesive unit at one counter and just sort of bring them together and offer a uniform service that a student could go to any member of staff on that counter and get the same answer to any query that they might have. We weren't aware of any other academic institutions that were process mapping. It seems to be a very new area that academia is moving into, so I think we're always sort of some of the forerunners at the moment, so no, we couldn't find any comparable institutions at the time. We looked at a number of options, but the Triaster one sort of produced a very nice graphical interface that we could show to our users. We could use it for sort of prompting discussion about how we're going to improve our processes, and it's very simple to use as well. So we had non-specialists in the particular areas that we wanted to bring together and actually use their knowledge to produce the process maps. And using the Triaster solution meant we didn't have to train them up and with any particularly complex piece of software. Well, the main benefits of a process approach for an academic institution is just really trying to standardise areas of operation that perhaps historically over decades of operation have just become so diverse that even within faculties where schools should all be pulling in the same direction, you'll find subtle variations, perhaps even quite distinct variations of exactly the same process. And what we're trying to do is to move towards a situation where we have a one university approach. Since we've delivered the process maps for the counter services, obviously the project has it's evolved really into something a lot broader. So now we have end-to-end process that we're looking to map, additional areas that are interested in the software, and we're using it also for development work. So it's kind of wherever we see an opportunity now, we're trying to engage people in process mapping before they do any kind of development work that might have an effect on other areas. The Triaster solution has offered real value to Leeds by giving us a very easy tool to use. We can access maps very quickly. Our customers, our staff within our Student Services Centre are able to get information out as and when they need it on a very quick basis using the different search tools that are available. Beyond that, we've engaged people with software development, so they're producing maps which will guide how they develop specific pieces of software that they want to use to undertake work. We're also looking at how we can map end-to-end processes, so we get a very transparent view across the university of who does what within schools, which is something we've never known about or understood before, and where the transfer of information occurs, we can then take that and map within our own part of the institution and give everyone a much sort of clearer and transparent view of how the university operates. But Triaster continues to support us by offering technical support on a basis, as and when we have issues with the software, which are fortunately very few and far between, but also just sort of engaging us and perhaps more in the process improvement side of things now. They're talking with our senior management team about how we can use Triaster to actually engage and do process improvement. And I think your consultancy team will be of use to us in the future to actually achieve that. Triaster Solutions been phenomenally successful at achieving our original objectives. We very quickly, very easily mapped out all the processes that we wanted the counter staff to undertake on the counter. I would In retrospect, I would almost say next time I would be more ambitious because the software is so easy to use. We'd want to try and do more initially and just keep the momentum going with the project that we had.